This video shows how to find and release old trauma in your energy system from any time you were bullied, going all the way back to childhood up until now, on the job. Use at your own risk. Thank you. Hi there, it's Colleen Flanagan, Mind, Body, Wisdom expert and Master Dowser. This video is going to show you how to dowse to find subconscious hidden fears left over in your energy system from any time you were bullied as a child or as an adult. These fears could be causing dysfunction in your back, in your digestive tract, in your colon, in that entire area of the first, second, and third chakra, which is just about the entire torso, right? It can also cause problems in your legs, fears of moving forward on your path. And these, even old childhood fears, can be non-beneficially affecting your current life. I've been bullied as a child several times, and as an adult when I was the first female software engineer in a couple of different groups in a very large corporation here in Phoenix. And this started coming up, all this old emotional garbage started coming up, and I wanted to make a video to help you as well. For those who don't dowse, you do not have to dowse to clear out these old fears and emotions and connections and threads and things, all this old stuff left over from the bullying. You can just clear it on your own, and then always be aware as you go through this video with me of any old memories that come up, no matter how stupid they might be, because those are absolutely connected to fears that are being stored in your body from the times you were bullied. Now, the first thing I would do, and again this part is for dowsers, is to just ask, do I have permission to identify one or more fears that may be still lingering in me from when I, in the human form, was bullied in the past. Okay, I just heard it's time to get rid of it. Well, amen to that. So I, human Colleen, and I say that because if you say, I have fears of being bullied, I have fears left over from when I was bullied. You see, I'm talking to the I am consciousness, maybe the soul or the higher self. That's my level and my spiritual growth. You might be able to say I, and then your dowsing knows that it's you in the human form. So that's why I refer to myself as the human body or the human form or human Colleen. Human Colleen has some fears left over from when she was bullied, one or more fears. May I know how many instances are left to be cleared? 1, 2. Okay, so 2 different instances. Any one or more of these instances is from childhood. How many are there? 1, 2? Okay, is obviously then the second instance of bullying to be cleared is from adulthood at the company I worked for in the 1980s. Yep. Okay, see, now these memories are coming up. Don't be afraid of the memories, okay? They're just memories. And once you clear the emotions, the memories may be there, but the emotional sting and the pain, the shame, the humiliation, it should be completely gone. If not, clear some more. So bullying is often like a fear of not being safe and a fear that the bullying will never end. Depending on who's doing the bullying. In my case, it was people outside of my family. But you may have fears of rejection or abandonment when you're bullied, like by a sibling or a parent or some other family member. You know, that if you don't allow the bullying to continue, they're going to reject you or abandon you. Or you might take the bullying as a form of rejection or abandonment. Just clear out everything you can think of. You can't do this wrong. It's such a flexible way to open your heart, your spirit, your entire being to joy and well-being and self-healing. So I'm just going to check real quick. This bullying, the first one to clear is the childhood one. Okay, and I remember this well. I used to ride a bicycle to school when I was a little girl, and there was a school crossing guard, not in my school, but he didn't like my uniform because it showed that I was from a specific religion that obviously he hated. I don't know why. Maybe someone from that religion bullied him. And he used to do terrible things to me. And finally, I just went really fast and I ran over him. with my bicycle one day, and he never bullied me again. But I'm still carrying the trauma and the fear from the countless times that I had to bike to school, and I knew he'd be waiting for me, and he always was. So that is a fear of not being safe, fear the bad times will never end, and I'm just going to check for the other fears related to this issue. Fears of failure, to get through, to get to a school on time, fears of rejection, abandonment, the consequences of success. Okay, so we got those two fears. You could check for the level. The fear is level 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right, that's pretty high for like 50 some years ago. So we're just going to clear the governing vessel meridian. You can tap under your nose. You can run your hand like this. You can crumble, etc. and so on. Let's just get started. Feel free to follow along. I now release all these fears of not being safe and the bad times never ending that are severity level 6 that are affecting my back, maybe my digestive tract, my legs, my structure, my bone structure. I let go of all these fears now. I release my fears. I couldn't say anything to him because he was way bigger than me. What a freak, a school crossing guard. This is funny. I can laugh about it now. Yeah, maybe he's still alive and he still remembers that, or someone else bullied him afterwards. Because you know what? Karma never loses her to-do list. So it's always a good sign when you either yawn or you laugh about something that happened in the past. I don't remember ever thinking of this and laughing before. All right, my fear of not being safe from being bullied as a child by that school crossing guard, that means it's level 0. It's level 0. My fear that the bad times will never end from all the times he bullied me until I ran him over with my bicycle, that fear is level 1 or higher. It's level 0. And that's that. I can't tell you how good I feel. My insides are like everything's, the energy bubbling up and just feeling so much joy. So I'll do another one really quickly, which is the fears from being bullied in the 1980s by a coworker. I don't know why. He was married with kids, but he really disliked me. He did all kinds of stuff to me, and stupid stuff that, like, you know, a 7-year-old would do. How typical of a bully, right? Maybe that's when he's got bullied. Because he's sort of a freaky looking dude, so I expect he got a lot of bullying when he was in school. So I forgive him. I release all blocks to forgiving this guy that I'm thinking of right now. I know his name exactly. All the times he bullied me and the things he did to me. What a jackass. But I choose to forgive him. I release my fears from that time that the bad times would never end, that he wouldn't respect me as a professional. I release my fears that I wasn't safe, that maybe something would get worse, it would escalate, but that never happened, thank God. So I just choose to let all this go. And so it is. Okay, so now we're going to do a quick check. And I didn't check the severity of that. We can go back in time. Being bullied at that large corporation by that person I'm thinking of right now. 15 minutes ago it was level 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Now it's level 0. The fear of not being safe, level 0. Of being bullied, level 0. Of bad times never ending, level 0. I'm also going to release all my shame and humiliation at being bullied. Maybe even thinking, did I do something to this person? No, I didn't. I was just going along with my life. And apparently I look like someone nice enough to be bullied, vulnerable enough. But you know, what goes around comes around, and those bullies are going to get theirs one way or another. It may be 40, 50, 60 years, but they're going to get theirs. So be it. And I'm not cursing them. I'm just saying. That's what happens, right? So that's how I clear out fears of being bullied. You can do this for your children as well. Ask your child, what were you really afraid of? What did you feel? And then just go with them and have them. Every kid I've ever worked with, there's so many children around the world I've worked with over the years. They just love the feeling because they don't have all these repressed emotions like we do. And you can also do this if you want for your animal friends, if they've been attacked or bullied by another animal in your home or while you're out walking them. Again, this is a flexible modality, and you got the power to make things change and uplift your energy. You know, we got to live the rest of this life no matter how long or short it is, so you might as well live it in joy, right? So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment. Your comments mean so much to me. When I read them, I'm like, oh, it's wonderful. And like the video if you'd like to do that. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my website, emorescue.com. I offer 10 free chapters of my dowsing book on the home page. If you subscribe to my newsletter, you can get an idea of what it's like if you want to learn to dowse. And just a quick reminder, if you don't know how to dowse, you don't want to learn, you don't have time, you can always do a two-person dowsing. That's the first dowsing I ever learned, which is really two-person muscle testing. And there's a bunch of videos on the YouTubes about how to do two-person muscle testing. So find someone you love and you trust and start doing that, and just open up all these secrets that need to be revealed and let go of the fear and all the non-beneficial, harmful, negative emotions associated with all the unhappy things that happened with you in the past. You deserve this. Thanks again for watching. Peace out. Namaste. Decode life's mysteries. Learn dowsing today and help yourself, family, friends, and animal friends.